The topic started just before Christmas time, and we took the children to Cultra in East Belfast, to the Folk and Transport Museum. At the museum, they looked at all kinds of transport going back through the ages, and upon return to class, they had hundreds and hundreds of questions, which resulted in the construction of a planning board. Since then, the children at home made junk Formula One cars with their parents, which they brought into school, which created a completely different atmosphere in the Primary 6 corridor. We then constructed the Formula One Modrock car with the PlayStation 2 simulator in the car. The children loved this, and it gave them a real sense of what it's like to be a Formula One driver. This was really the emperor's clothes to the topic. The children thought this was the be-all and end-all, but it inspired them to produce some fantastic work across a range of subject areas. The children then narrowed themselves down into teams of 6 for the Formula One schools competition. It's just taking place again at Cultra. The children had different roles within their teams. They had designers of the car and the logos. They had children looking after the money management and writing letters off to companies and media organisations looking for sponsorship and partners. And they also had children within the team who were practicing their presentation skills, that will have to deliver a presentation in a lecture hall to a number of judges and children from other schools in order to become the primary school champions of Northern Ireland at Formula One schools. The benefits have been wide-reaching and have touched into a number of groups and genders. The reason behind the topic was to try and tap into underachieving boys whose standards in literacy were below par. We thought that the stimulus of Formula One racing cars would bring them on board right away, and this proved to be the case. They were excited, they loved writing the letters off, they loved writing emails off, they loved the artwork. They were on board from day one, and the work they produced at the end is evidence of this. It also reached out across the genders. We thought at first, well, we're targeting boys, will the girls be interested? But we approached the topic in such a fun way. The girls enjoyed it like any other topic. The high achieving children loved it as well. They loved researching the races around the world, the history of Formula One, the science that goes behind the making of a car, the roles of the engineer and the designers within the team. And it really did, across a wide spectrum of learners, many targets were achieved. I think this topic has been a fantastic advertisement for the revised curriculum. The children love the creative aspect of it. Making the cars themselves and designing their own logos, their own team names and their own team ethos has handed the project squarely over to the children. My role is diminished as the topic has went on. They've carried out their own research. They've reported their findings to their own group and to the class. They've been discussing this at home with their parents. They've managed information fantastically well and came up with hundreds of questions of their own and developed their own lines of inquiry. It's very far removed from the old chalk and talk days. There's been a lot of ICT involvement in the classroom, in and out of the classroom. It really has been a very revised topic, and I do think it's a great advertisement for the revised curriculum in Northern Ireland.